A lot of people ask me, why Haiti? And I tell them I didn't choose Haiti. God chose Haiti for me. You see, I had chased success for 25 years, setting goals, climbing every mountain that I could climb. And before I'd even get to the top of the mountain I was climbing, I'd be looking for the next one because it was never enough. And after doing that for 25 years, God revealed to me that it wasn't success that I should be seeking, it's significance. And so my wife and I decided to put our businesses up for sale, not knowing where God was taking us, but knowing that He had a plan for us. I had written checks and supported missions in Haiti for 25 years. December of 2005, I wrote a check to the ministry, and the director called me up and said, "Jeff, when are you going?" And I had no excuse. I didn't have a business, and I looked at my wife and I said, "I think we're going to go to Haiti." 4 weeks later, we were on a plane to Haiti and just could not believe what we had seen. The devastation, the poverty, the sick and dying babies, the hungry children, the naked children, and just the attention and the love that we were able to just share with them. It broke our hearts. And I can remember getting on the plane with my wife, and we looked at each other and we said, we cannot not do something about this. City Soleil is a 3-mile square area that is home to 300,000 people. That's where the poorest people in Haiti live. We run our water truck 6 days a week. We run 3 loads per truck per day, bringing in over 64,000 gallons of clean, fresh water every week. And when we enter into City Soleil, it's been reported that 43% of the children in City Soleil are Rest-of-X. And so the children that are coming up to the back of our truck getting water, the majority of them are Rest-of-X children. They're literally slave children, and these children are treated as slaves. They're not allowed to talk. They're only given 1 set of clothing. They're not allowed to eat with the family. They're not allowed to sleep with the family. And they have to do all the family's chores. They do the cooking, they do the cleaning, they do the fetching of clean water. And so we have the unique ability when we come into City Soleil to not only deliver life water, but we have the ability to love these kids up. And all they are looking for is to be noticed. You know, it's the greatest thing to see our teams come into City Soleil and to see these children just light up. When we're carrying buckets back with the children, a lot of times what will happen as we're walking down the alleys between these shanties is that the little girl will all of a sudden want to put the bucket down and not go any further. And the reason for that is because she doesn't want her slave owner to see that she's getting help. And that's really just crushes us, you know, to know that that these children are living in those conditions. In 2009, Alan and I met with a nonprofit architect in Minneapolis here that helped us develop a plan for our new orphanage in Titanier. And we called the new orphanage Grace Village, a place where God's loving grace can touch the children of Haiti.
So 2 years after my first trip to Haiti, I was blessed to be able to go back. And it was an amazing trip because it was the trip that we were moving the children into Grace Village, which was now becoming a reality for the children who were soon going to be able to call it home. So these kids knew that they were moving, had no idea what they were moving into. We arrived at this orphanage where the kids were at the time, and the kids were eating their rice and beans literally out of Frisbees. sitting on the beds that they shared with each other. And they grabbed their belongings, which consisted of a Bible and possibly another item. And they climbed on the bus together and excitedly anticipated a new home. So we drove through the countryside as we approached Titanier, and the children, every house that we would pass, every building that we would pass, they would be speculating, maybe that's it, maybe that's it. So excited. As we approached Grace Village, we explained to them, do you see those blue roofs? That's your new home. And their screams were so loud that the truck behind us heard them screaming, just shrieking in excitement. It was an amazing experience, to say the least. So we drove up to Grace Village, and the children clambered out of the bus and ran excitedly to their new home. And I felt so blessed to be able to show them their beds that they had, their first pillow that they had experienced that would be just theirs, and their own bed that they would get to sleep in, their own. And when I brought one set of boys into their rooms, it was the older boys, they were 12 and 13, and they ran to their beds, and the first thing they grabbed was the Bibles on their beds and their pillows. They had never had pillows before. And one group of boys spontaneously burst into song singing, "Thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus." And they were just tearing up, praising and thanking the Lord for what they knew He had given them. And it was one of the coolest things I've ever witnessed.
I'll tell you, I never thought it would be good to have a broken heart, but truly, my heart breaks for these kids and I love it. It's the greatest blessing to be able to go, and I'm just so grateful for the opportunity.